Sports North Wildcats. This is Tyrone Frazier, and I'm your LNCE TV sports analyst. And welcome to another edition of the LN Sports Recap. I'm so glad to join you guys this week. And on this Friday night, it was Friday Night Lights once again at 7 p.m. at home, and we faced Carmel football team. And not only did the Wildcats win by just a couple points, but they won by a whole 7 points, a touchdown and a PAT. And that was all thanks to a couple of key players. Jackson Hamersly, first of all, number 9, with 81 passing yards. Literally, Jackson Hamersly also had 2 rushing yards as well. He carried the ball just a little bit, but not too much. His leg is still healing, but it's getting better and better each week as we continue to check his progress of that. We also have key player number two, Al McKellar, with 182 rushing yards, as always. And this dude, man, I'm telling you, Al McKellar literally had 3 touchdowns. So literally, this dude right here had 18 points alone for our Wildcats. So this dude, you could say, if it hadn't been for Al pushing through, we wouldn't have beat Carmel for the first time in so many years. And so, Al, we appreciate you so much. Martell Williams, number 7, had 23 receiving yards, also 70 rushing yards. Number 7, Power, was a powerhouse and powered it in when Al McKellar was Al McKellar had a little issue with hydration. He was cramping up a little bit there in the second half. And you got to make sure that you hydrate as a player. You just have to make sure, otherwise you will get cramps. I remember that from my years of playing in football when I did in my younger days when I was a freshman and under. I remember a couple of our players didn't have hydration, and they ended up getting paying for it in the end of the game, towards the end of the game. But you know, Al came back and was still a powerhouse in the end. Of course, he had 3 touchdowns, and so that proved it there. Elijah Smith, number 21, he had 106 rushing yards. He is actually number 2 under Al for rushing yards, so he was the number 2 leader in rushing yards here at the Carmel versus LN game. I'm so glad. Thank you guys for watching again. We will continue to give you guys updates on players, injuries, stats for your football games as this football season wraps up here very soon. And look forward to basketball season. It is just around the corner, and we will have a special. The last game, it should be versus Center Grove, and LN versus Center Grove. It's going to be the last game at our current field in our stadium in its current state, because Ed Martin used $500,000 to buy the naming rights and to renovate our whole stadium. Thanks for watching again. This is Tyrone Frazier, your LNCE TV sports analyst, with your LN Sports Recap.